Welcome everyone! We are the Grin Brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Knack II. aka Sly 2.
Yeah. Video games.
Man, we parkoured that.
Video games. Maybe for our next playthrough we should play the entire series of Frasier on DVD.
Is that the one about the Warlock?
Yeah. Not actually, but yeah. That's... It's the easiest way to describe it, really. And no, we're not going to explain it to you. Watch more meme videos on YouTube and then you'll understand what literally any of us are talking about.
Yeah, okay. Whew!
Yeah, I've not been looking at, like, anything that's been happening. Which is why I walked straight off the cliff. Oh, you can walk around the not cliff side. I just keep jumping, I won't die.
Gosh.
How big is this place? My god, is he just trying to flex his money on us? Is the Doctor, like, the worst Iron Man in history?
So to the sound of,
Oh.
I don't even know where you went. To the sound of vanilla barking. Now, I'm going to start commenting about something that is, probably controversial, to some.
Okay.
Well, might as well go with that.
You've got no options, so just please click the button.
But, so far, Hogwarts Legacy, the Harry Potter game,
Yeah.
I'm somewhat more tempted to actually, oh, I'm dead. Because I was baby. These guys killed a baby.
I don't think they care. Did one of them just walk off the cliff?
Yes.
I didn't hit
That was
him.
the guilt of killing a baby. What have I done?!
I would not suffer that guilt. Ow, dude, just goddamn no-scoped me off screen.
Oh no, we're up against an iron fence!
You can't escape.
Oh, I'm just slightly short.
Oh, they've got, like, turrets. Where's this fire coming from?
Yeah. Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy has just got a glowing recommendation to it recently.
Okay.
In Reset Era, the crazy nutjob gaming journalist site,
Yeah.
which there are a lot more. It's basically, what if Polygon was more extreme?
Okay.
And is known as one of the easiest places to get banned from of all on the internet.
Impressive feat.
For instance, one example is that when the Pyromethra reveals happened, someone going, "Man, Pyro's hot," and they were banned for boys' club behaviour.
Huh. That's not what locker room talk is.
Hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, locker room talk, as they call it in literally every part of the world, but I guess whatever you said.
Boys' club.
Boys club talk? Yeah, I've never heard that term. It's locker room talk, as far as I'm aware. Locker room talk is a bad thing, but saying someone's... just saying that the character's hot isn't particularly locker room talk.
It's simply just talking about people behind their back sort of thing.
Like, if you were like, ah, damn, why are you just punching a car?
Sorry.
I died because of this. Like, there's very much a difference between saying, oh, yeah, this is entirely your fault. Yeah, like, oh my god, stop just...
Stop spamming the same projectile!
Let's break all these orange boxes to get bigger. And now we can fight a bit easier. Yeah, like locker room talk is bad, but just saying someone's hot isn't really what...
Also a fictional character.
Like, locker room talk is more like, oh yeah, she proper fit, mate, I'd bang her. Stuff like that. And like when you start saying stuff that would be creepy to say to someone in front of their face.
But basically, Reset Era banned all talk of Hogwarts Legacy.
All of it.
All of it.
Wow. Oh, Ryder's also in jail.
We were just debating eating which one of us to eat first.
I assume they've been getting fed or
Well,
something.
the thing is, so they've been wearing the same clothes for months, apparently. Well, the Talsid's former friend, so...
Things got a little strange. Xander announced
I think it's on about the
world order
monks.
and took the monks on a rampage across the country.
Your little friend Ava is the one who led the attack here.
That figures.
I'd say we're lucky she's the one who led the attack. Some of those monks can be ruthless.
Ah, yes, monks known for just being barbarians!
Anything else?
There are rumors that Xander is readying the next part of his plan. That can't be good.
Couldn't Ryder just, like, snap someone's neck?
Plane. About that.
Oh yeah, because we stole his plane.
Hmm.
Engine.
I loved that plane.
Is this a thumb? And what's that? A head? You built this out of robot parts?
We
Or do you
were...
think that'd be able to be controlled by Xander?
You're certainly the brave one.
Stop breaking.
We had saved your engine.
Lucas, I'd like to set you up with a proper engine. Do you mind if I tinker a bit?
Be my guest.
Maybe give us something that isn't falling apart.
So, it's Xander, his monks, and the ancient weapons against just us?
Well, unless you know someone with a large, independent military force.
The goblins.
Yeah.
No. No, absolutely not.
Oh no, Katrina.
There is no
Oh.
way I am going.
Wait, why does she have a fortress? Isn't that like a huge red flag? A woman builds an army of robots that look like her and calls it her fortress.
And was this guy's ex-wife. He
All of this can't
He is
Shot
the
big.
true brave man.
he's just basically one of those protagonists who went up against an antagonist who's like, marry me! Didn't pan out in the end, but still!
should wait here and guard the car.
Uncle.
He's going to die, Lucas. We're going to die. I assume this is now a stealth.
Clear of those searchlights.
Yeah.
If they hit you, it definitely is going to leave a mark.
How do you know?
Well, you could say it's not just my heart.
Yeah, they're literally designed to shoot him on sight.
That's one way to avoid it.
But yeah, like, and...
A little help, Knack?
But like, this came about because, Liam and, Liam Robertson, the guy who does, what was it? Was it Unseen 64? That does a lot of sort of like, yeah, Un-64, I'm pretty sure it is. You know, stuff like what happened to this sort of thing, and,
Yeah.
you know, games that got scrapped sort of thing.
Yeah.
He's always been a kind of a... You know the kind of person where you hear them talk and you think you just don't like them?
Yes.
And also he was kind of buddy-buddy with the Game Explained's head.
Oh yeah, then he's probably not a good person.
He was one of those who was kind of... When people questioned why you... When the head of Game Explained decided to suddenly have the gaming channel become political.
Yeah.
He was one of those who was totally with him on the matter. I couldn't fit in. I was too desperate for that loot.
It's alright. We lived. We just ignore this enemy and...
Yeah, he dug up something about one of the head designers, developers, which is basically just the guy runs a YouTube channel with, you know, certain themes that the guy agrees with, but nothing that's like been any indication that he's put them in the games, because You know, it's just what his personal opinions.
Yeah.
But it was a whole big about people have a right to know this person's opinion, sort of thing, which apparently influenced the design work on a game. Which, I mean, isn't bad in of itself, but it just felt like, it's strange of a person who specifically has opinions that you don't agree with, that you decided to report specifically on them and then mention on Twitter and to lots of other people about it.
It does seem like an odd thing to do.
You don't do that with, like, any other, a lot of other games, but you specifically chose to report this one guy's sort of, like, YouTube channel
Lucas,
and such.
robots are programmed to attack me, not you guys. I'll make my own way from here.
They are specifically designed to attack him. Okay.
I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with knowing who works on something, and such. But for starters, video games are a team.
Yeah.
So saying about, and the person's not even like the head, the head director or anything.
I was going to say,
he's just, I think, at most he was like at one a design lead for something, but not like director or anything.
The thing is, I think people did something similar with like Neil Druckmann and such, but like he was also director.
So he influences a huge chunk of the game direction because everyone works for him.
At the same time, like, I don't really care about Neil Druckmann's personal opinions either. Like, it's not relevant to the game.
The problems happened with the game itself, so...
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't really care about The Last of Us, so it solves that problem.
Damn, they knew where I was going.
Oh, they can just walk up the side.
Oh wait, actually, no idea. Oh no, bad idea. Oh wait, hold on, let's... Come on.
I would like it to target the actual enemy that I'm looking at.
There we go.
Yeah, it just seems like an odd thing in general to do. Like, all you need to do is...
It's also a case like this wasn't really, I don't remember Liam Robinson doing it to anyone else.
Yeah. When it's just this one guy, it comes across kind of petty.
Yeah. It's because you disagree with their opinion that you decide to highlight everyone else.
Yeah. It's not really worth writing an article on.
Resetera is very much of a specific mindset.
Yeah.
They are, again, like I said, the more extreme version of stuff like Polygon and Kotaku.
Yeah.
Wherein, like, people will joke about, you find everything offensive.
Yeah.
And, it's like, it's not true in most cases. Resetera actually makes it, no, this is actually genuinely true of them.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
I died.
Suddenly got yanked back. But yeah, like, but honestly, if both Liam Robinson and Resetera are saying that you shouldn't get something, it kind of feels like a glowing recommendation, so I am more curious about it now, even though I know absolutely nothing about Harry Potter. Oh, neat.
Oh, they're conjoined. They move in tandem or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this what we're meant to do?
Yeah, it's got like the little...
Oh, I died.
Got to wait until it's...
Oh no, I know where we're meant to go. Or I die immediately. Thank you, game. You need to step away from that.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to avoid hitting the other thing, though, so...
Because apparently I just die immediately. Good game design. Is it actually going to let me grab it? Yeah, okay.
There we go. Ah, yes, make us a bigger target!
Wait, what's the point in this? It's just like a dead end. For no reason.
Nope. Ouch.
Effing chat, lads. Yeah, like... The thing is, I'm pretty sure people have pointed this out before, but like, I understand why there's a lot of people that don't want to get the game on principle of not wanting to support J.K. Rowling. I understand that.
I mean, you can perfectly agree on the sort of basis of, I don't want to support because this person's involved. It's like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
There's
like,
nothing
I
wrong
don't
with that.
like J.K. Rowling. I don't think she's a pleasant person. Fortunately, I never cared about the books in the first place, so... but the thing is, it's not J.K. Rowling who'll be affected by this.
It's the... I mean, she'll lose a little bit of money, but honestly, at this point, she's ludicrously rich.
Yeah. The people who will be negatively impacted are the game devs.
Unless it turns out that they're being, crunched like mad or something, then it's not like a case of, like, supporting Amazon directly supports all the terrible businesses they do.
To be fair, they probably are being crunch time, but that's because
Every game studio is crunch timed.
Except like 2 or 3 of them. Oh my god, this whole section is just
Oh, damn, I
garbage.
thought they managed to knock me over to it.
Oh, it triggered because you got caught.
Sorry.
In it. Just stand in the middle and hop. Because you have to wait for a very specific time to...
Sorry. Game design!
Stay with... Okay. I was just going to teleport back.
Oh yeah, fair enough, that would have made sense.
Yeah.
Well, hardly takes up much time.
But does it?
A little further now.
Oh, immediately went to punch him in the back of the head. Yeah, let's just...
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
Yeah, but like, the thing is, games are made by giant teams nowadays. You're not going to have a case where everyone agrees with you on, is everyone of your opinion. You don't know what they're going to do with their money anyway.
Well, I guess she's not home. Let's go.
Uncle.
Why are you making him do the conversation part?
The robots are literally designed to kill them on sight. Activate the orbital laser.
Last time, Ryder. Go away.
You heard the lady.
Seriously, what happened?
As you can see, she is clearly a supervillain.
Yeah, literally anyone else could have probably handled that better.
Or maybe further back.
I think, God, the camera angle did change, because that was an awful camera. Oh, yeah. Oh, they blocked the boomerang. Like, yep. That door is tiny. X.
Okay.
What?
Maybe we can... No.
Wait. Yeah, there we go.
Whee! Ah!
Okay, maybe we have to... Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay, now it can move.
It's just in a very specific pattern. Oh, we have to... Baby. Baby!
Must be hard to make a security force that can both keep out a giant rock creature and also baby.
Yeah. yeah, like J.K. Rowling's not like she sucks as a person. But I don't think the developers who, you know, probably just need a paycheck, let's be honest.
And even then, if it's the end of, like, again, again, regardless of, like, unless somehow you had every single developer on the team have the same exact opinions, there's going to be so many different opinions at work there that you can't ever make it sure that it's, like, someone you don't, disagree with isn't on the thing.
Yeah. And the thing is, like...
I mean, like, think about the amount of cartoon series where it turned out, like, someone on the development of it was illegal conduct. You don't suddenly, blame the entire development team, animation team. Like,
pretty much all of the Nickelodeon stuff. With the dude that had the creepy foot fetish.
Mm.
It's
or
he's a terrible person, but that doesn't suddenly...
Or like Neil Druckmann, Fairy Godparents isn't suddenly bad just because,
Neil Druckmann did not make
Butch
Fairy
Hartman.
Godparents.
Butch Hartman, sorry.
That would be an interesting turn of events, though.
It's like, it's like how, as it turned out, he's not even responsible for a lot of the good parts of Fairy Godparents and Danny Phantom as such.
Yeah,
it was,
really was kind of
Silver something.
Yeah, did the art.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
just because that one terrible person was involved doesn't suddenly,
degrade the hard work that all the others did.
Mm.
Oh, he just JoJo.
Like, a lot of these things are team efforts, and you can't, account for every single one, whether it's based off their opinions or based off whether they've done conduct.
Why does she... Okay, well, I guess we're Super Saiyan. Why does she have relics in her fortress? If that's what we are to call it.
Well, lore-wise, maybe something to do with, how she knew Ryder sort of thing. Gameplay-wise, game design-wise, just because they could just reuse the assets.
Well, yeah. Also, because you need relics to get... Oh, God! I just threw up in my mouth.
Charming.
Yeah, that's what this game does.
I'm assuming Stealth Knack?
Yeah, where do we get Stealth Knack?
Can you open this as a door?
Maybe.
I figured this... Oh, wait, hold on, that does something.
Oh. Yeah, buttons. Very thin buttons. Oh, yeah, Crystal Knack is in the middle. So we just have to hit it till we can...
Oh. There we go.
Let's break
we did
another
it.
Priceless artifact. I don't think this is going to get us into good...
Will you help us? You broke my priceless artifact!
Also, we're literally just, like, made of shrapnel now. There was something back this way. I don't know if we're meant to go this way or that way, so... I don't really care about collecting everything, so if this is the right way, oh well. It was not. What? Why was this room laser guarded? Why do you have 3 benches right next to each other? Baby.
No, how did you get ahead of me?
I don't know. Red or blue? We're closer to blue.
Yes, because in the 3 more worlds we've got, we're definitely going to get all these aqua relics.
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's such an awkward thing, because I can understand not wanting to support something, because, bad people run it. But if bad people are just involved with it, it's a bit like... If there's one bad person in a group of 50 good people, do you punish the 49 good people?
If one of these skills was poisonous...
Yeah, it's like the whole, like, don't judge, like, a community for a single bad apple kind of thing. Like, you're never going to have a tree that has nothing but good apples. So, it's an awkward conversation, but I think what a lot of people seem to forget is that all of this stuff, it's not like a clear yes-no answer. Like, it's very much a matter of, everything's ambiguous morality, except, like, some very specific things. But even then, apparently, some things that are, conceived by everyone to be a horrific crime that is irredeemable, and then it's casually thrown into an anime and somehow becomes popular and gets put on official anime sites.
Mm.
And it's like, why? That is one of the that's one of the few things that's unarguably an awful thing. And it's like, let's make an anime out of this, and there's people defending it, being like, no, it's good, it's good. It's like, no, it's not, you creep.
I just figured you'd like to know, because you like knowing about, websites where you can get banned from quickly. Whereas someone did, when I found out about this, they did comment the reset error is the second fastest place in the world you can get banned from. And the person goes, what's the first fastest place? Yandev's Discord server!
Banned before you even enter it.
Mm. But, it's kind of notorious about how many ways you can get banned from it. But it's also apparently one that a lot of gaming journalists tend to use because it's specifically leans into a specific category.
Yeah.
Of ideology.
Yeah, which is sheltering your opinions so it just becomes an echo chamber regardless of things can be quite dangerous.
Yeah. Like, for all the problems that, Polygon and Kotaku had, or some of these other game sites, they still allowed you to talk about at least most subjects, aside from that one case where they didn't, because there was that giant media blackout. But that's a whole can of worms that takes a whole, history page to go through.
Yeah.
But yeah. I just thought this was also a very fitting topic, the controversy of, replacing, going from a raccoon to this and, attempting to fit into the lore, waiting for, several years to release the middle entry of a Sly series on a completely different console.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe.
And cheerio!
Bye. I don't have a reason to like, comment, subscribe, so just bye.